Yo, I was sitting here thinking, and Romano's on the line, man. We working over here. We working. We getting ready for 3 o'clock, man. We'll have the Skyy Cap on. It's the 1Star PlayUp. And we'll be having Lil Hood on here, man. You know, Lil Hood, artist down there in Texas, man, signed with Mystikal, and we're going to be talking about it, man. Look forward to that. They've been on here a few times, man. Lil Hood hasn't, so we done moved up the ladder, man. We got some big things going on down there in Texas. And Texas, man, I always want to talk about Texas because their laws, the guns, there's so many things going on in Texas. Like everything pops off in Texas. But across this country, everybody's talking beef. I know you people that listen to me, man, and you like to smooth it out on the slow jams. That's what we do, and usually that's 1 to 3, but you know it'll be 3, and I'll be doing something different, man, because I got special guests for that. And it's Friday, and I need to wake it up. But let's get on down here to Texas. This is J-Lev. Cut it out. We on our way. We're gonna go down here and talk to Lil Hood and the Skyy Cap. Let's go.
They talking that shit, need to stop it. You ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. They talking that shit, need to stop it. You ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. Left at the head like ha-ha. Out of this world like sci-fi. Slow bitch spinning like Popeye. Scooting these fucks like D-Bry. Headed to the top, can't stop now. All the more wrist, it's a bust down. We're connected like Wi-Fi. Send a nigga home like bye-bye. They on my way like high tide. I'm kicking this shit like Motai. I got the deuce, no OJ. I'm fresh as hell, no Olay. I'm on top like toupee. My name in the mouth like toothpaste. Smoking on gas, no propane. Y'all nigga really is too lame. Why about it when I pull up that skirt, you gonna take up 2 lanes? You ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. They talking that shit, need to stop it. You ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. They talking that shit, need to stop it. I wish if a nigga would try me. I got my nigga behind me. Bitch, you know that it's easy to find me. Get on the beat and you know that I ride it. Bitch, I really got it. I got records out of my pocket. Talk about plug. I know the second off. Just like a rocket. Now that I fly, nigga. Play with my game, you gon' die, nigga. Bust it, baby, like a fly, nigga. That pussy be tighter than fly, nigga. She wobble up. Bitch, I got my stats in my bottle up. We pop it like you got a bottle, but my nigga be bloody like pepper cut. I get to that money, I run it up. He talking that shit, so we fuck them up. I get to that check and I fuck it up. I get to that check and I fuck it up. Ay, you ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. They talking that shit, need to stop it. You ain't got no clue, need to stop it. I like it, I buy it, I copy. You know one of us need to stop it. They talking that shit, need to stop it. Cut it out. 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 Cut it out.
Milo, cut it out. Cut it out, Milo. This is a little bit of Xeno Pain with featuring Lil Hood called Big Girls. He was talking about that. Listen up, ladies.
I need a chubby face, same thing with a waist. Thighs on the floor, I know them moms can fix a plate. Cause I'ma take her out to dinner, we gon' slide to a buffet. Then we burning up the town, wherever she at is going down. Say, look, baby, your body drive me crazy. Wait a minute, I'm just kidding, your body come with it. Cause your personality is all I really need. Just allow me to sweep you off your feet. Cause if it don't jiggle, well, it's too little. Cause I don't even want it if it don't come with a wiggle. With a smile
Texas. What's up? We're going to get some SS Splurge in here, Kill Bill. Yo, Skyy Cat, we getting ready for you dudes, man. Lil Hood. We're going to have special guests, man, with that 1Star PlayUp over here today, man, with the Skyy Cap and King T. We're going to be talking to Lil Hood straight out of Killeen, Texas. If you know anything about Killeen, man, that's where Nana's laying it down at. I ain't getting that car and let Nana just drive me on way down there. Only if you knew Nana was like 4. But that's my baby. Hey, listen, man, I'm going to get into this SSG, Splurge, Kill Bill. You got that Texas sound going down. That's what we doing over here. You on Bump That Radio with the bad boy, Good Talk. I'm traveling today. We had Mac Hudson earlier. It's time we talk, man. And then we're going to talk to Lil Hood. It is the talk hours, but we try to keep this moving for you. I do. That's the job. Who knows where we'll be later? We might party. It's rainy out. You got to talk to P.O. on that. SS Splurge, Kill Bill. Texas, Texas, Texas. If you driving in a long drive like Classy and Diane, we got love for you. See you in Texas. Let's try to check this out right here. I got a point to make, man. I got to make this point right here. I was talking, man, to my man P.O. earlier, and he was going to share something with me, right? So, I just want to give you this little update here, man. Kind of crazy, man. Especially a sister, man. Everybody get well, man. There's a point in being free out here because a lot of stuff you're dealing with going to lead you somewhere you do not want to go. And I was talking to him, man. He sent it to me, man. This woman allegedly, I always have to use that, especially having been in there innocently, man. Dismembered a landlord over eviction notice. Like killed her, dismembered her. You know what I mean? That's just a day ago, man. It's crazy out here. I played What's Beef earlier, trying to, by Most Def, letting you know what beef is, man. I'm getting ready for Lil Pain, so I am in the South. But a lot of y'all need to know what's free. I was in that penitentiary 32 years, 35 years in total. My man Mac Hudson, you heard on here earlier, 33 years. My man Stephen Peter, 27. Man, my man James, 41. We can go down the line. You all better get hip to what's free. Yo, I got on the line Lil Hood and Skyy Cap. But first I want to send this out. Smooth Mac, I hear you, man. This joint's called Hopeless. New Bedford, what up? Get hip. Smooth Mac out there laying it down. You with the bad boy, Good Talk. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Gotta keep it real with y'all, I could never lie. I was really in them trenches, couldn't work a 9 to 5. Daddy wasn't around, mama out there getting high. Had to steal my bros' clothes just to get fly. Love my auntie like my mother, cause she raised me like her son. And my cousins like my sisters, and I kill for every one of them. Disrespect my family, bring the guns, and I'ma bury them. Disrespect my family, bring the guns, and I'ma bury them. Been through shit that make you fall, I've been through shit that make you cry. Remember sitting in the cell, eating noodles to survive. Remember talking to my nana 3 days before she died. And my homie moving walkie, I'm thinking he's switching sides. Heard you talking to the DA, why you talking to them people? Thought you were my brother, looked at you like we were equal. Catch a Vicky on the lane, send them right up to me, this people. Got a switch with a 30, I swear this shit could get lethal. Trust no op, bitch, keep it glizzy with a mop stick. Bands off those pills, getting crazy, tryna pop shit. Catch a op in traffic with this glizzy, get his car flick. Come around my hood with no poles, move cautious. Free the real, talk the ones I never told. The ones that's the real, they never been, they never fold. And I'm waiting the day that God take me to my throne. I'ma take a op nigga with me, I put that on my soul. Gotta keep it real with y'all, I could never lie. I was really in them trenches, couldn't work a 9 to 5. Daddy wasn't around, mama out there getting high.
Put some respect when you mention my name.
Like my mother, cause she raised me like her son. And my cousins like my sisters, and I kill for every one of them. Disrespect my family, bring the guns, and I'ma bury them. Disrespect my family, bring the guns, and I'ma bury them.
Put some respect when you mention my name.
That's Smooth Mac. You better check him out. You're going to be hearing him on here. I'm going to get him up on the show, man. But it's time for us to go into this other dimension, man. We got a lot going on. Man. We got Lil Hood.
This DJ is official.
We got Lil Hood. Are you all paying attention at all? Let me get you to pay attention.
Warning. This is Lights Out. Please stand by. We will now be testing our systems.
System checked. You know what I'm saying? System checked, man. I got to get your Lil Hood over here, man. So we on without further delay. Let me check in with my brother here. Lil Hood, are you there, my brother?
Yo, what it do, man?
I said, Lil Hood, are you there, my brother? Can the people hear my brother, Lil Hood? Somebody talk to us, man. Can I get a peep-pod check?
What's
something?
going on? You hear me?
Yes, man. We got a little bit in your background, but I know Skyy Cap gonna work that out for us. What's good, bro?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just cooling for real, bro. What the business is?
Man, it's all business over here. You feel me?
I know that's
over
right.
there, man. We talking to Lil Hood right now. You on Bump That Radio, Texas, Colleen, all through Texas. What's up? Skyy Cap was good. King T was good. Hey, Lil Hood, man, we gotta dive right in, man. We gonna get to your music too. I want them to hear something from you early. Then we gonna come back. But tell them a little bit about you, man. Tell them a little bit about Lil Hood, man. Who they talking to? Tell them who you
Man,
are. I like people to introduce themselves.
Lil Hood, man, the GOAT, man, the greatest of all time, man. You hear me? The originator of realness, man, in this section. You hear me? Like, man, I got a lot of singles out from K-Town album, Blame It All on Me. Man, signed a major deal in 2014, the end of 14-15.
Yes, we're gonna
with
talk about
multi-platinum
that.
selling artist, Mystikal. You know, did my thing on that train. Got off and went even harder. Dropped a book. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
It's a
that
lot
too,
to it.
man.
It's a lot to it.
Tell them the name of the book, man. We're gonna come back to all that, man. Tell them about the book, yo.
Not guilty, man. Not guilty. It details events that happened in my life in 2017 when I was a co-defendant of Mystikal in this previous case that he got exonerated on. And, you know, I wrote a book about the injustices that we had to face in that situation called Not Guilty. It's on Amazon, Kindle. Y'all go get that.
You know, these joints are popping off. You're doing your thing over here, man. And this joint you got right here, Lil Hood, because we're going to come into that. I want to talk about all that. You know what I mean? As much as you willing to talk about, man. You were signing that label for how long?
I was signed to it till 2019.
Over there with Mystikal, and we kind of know what's happening there, man. Let me line this up real quick, man. Get my functions going right here. It's a Friday. It's raining, bro. What's the weather down there now? Watch Texas. Oh, we got sun, man. Flowers growing. Go ahead, run it down.
Oh, man, you know it's super hot out here, man. I'm here, too. So, yeah, it's super duper hot.
That's what's up, man. Hey, yo, I'm going to get this joint right here with you, Mental Healing, right? Tell me a little bit about this joint.
Man, it is what it is. It explains self-explanatory. It's mental healing. It was healing for me to be able to vent and put out how I really felt. So, like, that's why I ain't even take it from the originator, who was Big Boogie, because he called it mental healing. But my term is different. You know, mine is because it healed me mentally. I needed to get that out.
Okay, and while we work on this right here, man, we got to get your joint, right? We got the other joints, man. I think Skyy Cap sent them in, but we got to definitely get that back on track, right?
For sure.
Yeah, so dig this right here. You did a little something with Xeno Pain. I was trying to tell him that earlier, man. Tell us about that real quick.
Oh, man, I love that track, man. I love that dude, man. He got some beautiful energy. You hear me? He put everything together.
Which joint, man? I want to start them off right, man.
It's called Big Girls.
The Big Girls. I played it, man, but I want them to, you know what I mean? I played that one right there, man, earlier for them, the Big Girl joints, man. He got Trying So Hard at 69. Give me one of them joints, man, while we get up your joints, because I want to bring that joint in right there, make sure we got it, too.
Right.
So, Skyy Cap, we got to check that, bro. You heard? Because on our end of landing, man, we want to make sure that thing, man, is clear, man, on this mastering. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play that is, so we going to fix that. But he got 69 Trying So Hard, man. Which one of them you digging into?
Say it again?
That 69 and Trying So Hard. Xeno Pain?
Oh, see, I ain't really got laced all the way up. You know, he just gave me the feature, and I did one for him, and then he played that one for me, and I did that one just off the muscle. I'm like, come on, man, you super talented. And it came out good. and we shot a video for it. So like I'm still waiting on him to start his campaign so I can help him out in any way. I really ain't really hip on really what he got going on though.
Okay. And who else you featuring with down there, man?
Man, I be really to myself though, man. I mean, I rock with my boy GBA Debo. Shout out to him. You know, a few other people, but I really be to myself, to be real.
Okay.
And then my wife, I do music with my wife. Yeah,
I respect that, man. I respect that, man. Especially the way the game is right now, right? That's
right.
Yeah. Let me get to your track, man, so me and you can come back and chop this up, right? You know what I mean? And deal with the Skyy Captain, make sure he's sending us over the one we want, man. We got a little bit in the background, man. It's probably King T. King T, what's up? Listen, man, this is Big Girl, right? This is Xeno Pain featuring Lil Hood. Man, he was telling me why Xeno Pain came. He told us a little bit, man. But tell me what you thought about this joint. Why was it Big Girl to you? It's a Texas thing. Go ahead.
I ain't even really like he really turned me on to something. Like I was ignoring the beauty of them big girls. You know, I ain't really pay attention because, you know, coming up and everything, them be the people laugh at you. You got your big man. Xeno Pain brought it out me. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm talking about, I went in there, it was so many beautiful big girls in there, bro, and how they carry themselves, and oh my Lord. Man,
I mean, come on, man. Let's look at it. Period, right? I don't think the weight changes the person. You feel what I'm saying? It may change the way they feel about themselves, right? But the person that's in there, I mean, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, they was beautiful. Yeah. Everybody had beautiful spirits and everything, so it was like, I love it, man. I had a great time.
So it's a compliment, ladies. Let's get into this right here. Big Girl, Xeno Pain featuring Lil Hood. Yo, Texas, what's up? If you listening, man, if you ain't listening, tell a friend to tell a friend. We on here with Lil Hood. We just started, man. But I want you to hear that Big Girl, man. This is a compliment, ladies. Now they were literally putting it down, man. That's the thing, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So let's get to it. Xeno Pain, Lil Hood live, man. Bump that radio. We gonna get it together. It's the rain. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the rain.
I need a chubby face, same thing with a waist. Thighs on floor, I know them moms can fix a plate. Cause I'ma take her out to dinner, we gon' slide to a buffet. Then we burning up the town, wherever she at is going down. Say, little baby, your body drive me crazy. Wait a minute, I'm just kidding, your body come with it. Cause your personality is all I really need. Just allow me to sweep you off your feet. Cause if it don't jiggle, well it's too little. Cause I don't even want it if it don't come with a wiggle. With a smile so sweet, she be raising the missile. And when I get home, I bet she tastes like Skittles. I need me a big girl, big girl. She like 90s Monique, cute nails, cute feet. I need me a big girl, big girl.
Gotta get some volume on that. Come on.
Belly, I need me a big girl, big girl. I need a heavy hitter, a real scale tipper. I need me a big girl, big girl. I know what I like, and she know what I like. I need
I'm
a
like, go big girl, go big girl, go. Yeah, she hit the floor and I'm like, whoa. The bigger the fruit, the sweeter the juice. I like my peaches, whoa. I love a bad bitch with some meat up on the bone. My baby cook me dinner, I swear I got a winner. Ooh yeah, my baby keep a nigga warm up in the winter. I love a big girl, why the fuck they ain't no Lizzo? And if I ever meet her, shoot my shot just like a free throw. Big girls need love too.
girl, big girl. She like 90s Monique, cute nails, cute feet. I need me a big girl, big girl. When she walk, that's jelly, and she got a cute belly. I need me a big girl, big girl. I need a heavy hitter, a real scale tipper. I need me a big girl, big girl. I know what I like, and she know what I like. I need a big girl walking across the room like a model, shaking and moving that thing, always gotta wobble. Everybody know I love some big thighs, but they ain't thick thighs without some cellulite. I need that type of big girl to make everybody say whoa. And when she step out on the town, it's a show. She got that type of face that everybody know. Slide my cars, plus she shop at Rainbow. Now I'm not like Dre, I really like 'em big. And if you wanna test me, come fuck with the kid. A fake girl stay loyal and faithful that she is. And if you ain't got one, you don't know what you're missing. I know what I'm saying. I know it's not just about your body. Your mind is so beautiful, your soul is exotic. Right now, I wanna give you a compliment and tell you that your body on 10. I need me a big girl, big girl. She like 90s Monique, cute nails, cute feet. I need me a big girl, big girl. When she walk, that's jelly, and she got a cute belly. I
big girl, man. Xeno Pain, Lil Hood, man. Let's talk to Lil Hood. That's what I'm going to do. I was about to do something, man, but let's talk to Lil Hood, man. I got to get on here with Spence Romano. But Lil Hood.
Yo.
Yeah, so we getting your joints. We sending them back in. We're going to back them joints on them. That's what we're going to do.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
Man.
We're going to back them joints on so you're going to get flooded with it. You know what I mean? But I want you to get hip to the man even more than the music because that's the man that makes the music, man. So
absolutely.
So talk to me, man. I mean, tell us how you started off in the game, man. Tell us, your beginnings in the game. Give them a little bit about how you came into this, man, down there in Texas.
So I was already doing my thing where I was originally in East St. Louis, Illinois. So, it got kind of hectic out there, so I had to move around, and I come down here to Texas with my homeboy, G-Way. He was in the military, and they had their little movement going on, and I joined it, and it was called the Grip Boys. So I started doing my thing with them. Unfortunately, he ended up getting killed by a Killeen police officer. And when that happened, and after I got over that little situation with emotions and, mourning, I kind of like took on his legacy of what he wanted to do. So I took hold of the Grip Boys, and I strove to make sure that we have us a viral moment to let everybody know who we are. Okay. And you came hard, man, because you done went down there, man, and took this thing to the tip top. You know what I mean? He got the whole city in his hands. That's what's real up, life. Man. That's what's up. It ain't even to the point of like somebody just boasting or bragging. It's what I do for the city when I can. Mm-hmm. Like right. I'm there. I don't care if it's basketball, whatever. I used to go fund the teams out here. I used to go at certain backpack events. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, I got the city because I'm stepping on something. It's bigger than that. It's what I'm doing for the youth to be a good person who aid and assist, the right way. That's the thing we're going to dive into, man, with you, bro, because all references, you know what I mean? All references naturally, man, that you were just a good dude, even when all that stuff was going on, right? Real talk. Let's talk. Let's just chime in just a little bit here, man. You want to tell the people your name? They might not know your name, and Lil Hood. So my real name is Avion Holman, and you can Google it. And a lot of stories will pop up from like news articles and things of that nature, so you can get kind of like an insight on what's going on and what happened with me. Yeah, but you're the insight. We're gonna get them the insight from you. You know what I mean? I'm talking to them. That's right. That's right. And if you wanna get a little deeper, I got a book right now called Not Guilty. But basically, I come from East St. Louis and I came to Killeen and I did something nobody ever done in their life, and I kept going and I'm still going to this day. So it's a lot more to come. I know it's a lot I got to face still to come, and guess what? I'm ready for it because I'm somebody that's going to embrace my adverse versus run away from it. We're going to get this over with. We're going to go and get in that grass. Come on. And so for those people that don't know, right, and you stop me when necessary, right? I'll stop myself. Yeah. I've been in the joint long enough, right? No, you're good. You know what I mean? But take us through it, man. You signed with Mystikal. When did you sign with Mystikal? I signed it like the end of 2014 or the beginning of 15. I ain't really sure. But I signed with him like around that time, and he immediately took me on tour. So let's always go to the good parts, man, because everybody wants to always get right to the meats of what's bad. But tell me the experience, man, with being over there with Mystikal. What was he like? What's it like, man? What was the vibe? You know what I mean? He the worst legend in the world. Like, because you want to know why? Because people would be like, you a legend, you don't need to do this, you don't gotta be nice to this person that's in the wheelchair, you don't gotta go jump out the car like you Mystikal. Why are you jumping out the car to help this lady open the door? Why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? So like, as far as what the industry call a legend, they the ones supposed to sit back and let everybody do things for him. He ain't like that. So he just was a different type of rapper to me. He was like a regular person. We go to Walmart. So the experience was like, it was good for me because I understood how fake the industry is and what real was, So like that was the main thing for me. Like I was around the biggest and the best. And shit, ain't with nobody like dude.
Okay. Now, see, that's
Nobody
real, man,
like
when a
him.
brother can, you know what I mean? When a brother could come, because,
So-
you know, the world's talking about Mystikal right now. So, you know, as you know, when you look at it, man, people will look at it like, you know, the R. Kelly shit. They stay in the name, they put it down. Me, man, I'm an advocate of I got to know all the facts. You dig what I'm saying? I got to know them
Yeah.
all. That's how I went to prison, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I only can speak on our situation. I don't know what happened with him in the previous situation or this present situation. The only thing I can really speak on is ours, and I can stand on that. It wasn't nothing in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, these situation right here, like this present one, is with him and his baby mama. That's their business. We know how spiteful people can be. I don't know. And I don't want to be a mockery to a potential actual victim.
Right.
I'm not going to choose no side. I'm going to just let the facts come out.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you know, you got kind of tied up with him for a minute, man, and damn, they had you on $3 million bail, huh, bro? I was peeping a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that, man. Like the situation with you, Ken, man. Like, how did that come about? Because you're dealing with legends, man. You know what I mean?
Just the state. Just the state. That's the worst state in the world to go to jail in. And they'll tell you it's out there. They tell you that Oregon and Louisiana was the only states in the world the only states in the country that took on the 10 to 12, meaning if 10 people say you're guilty and 2 people say you're not guilty, you're still guilty. But in all the rest of the 48 states, you got to be unanimous, meaning everybody got to say you're guilty for you to be guilty. You see what I'm saying? Or everybody got to say you're not guilty for you to be not guilty. But in the year 2018, they put a cease to 150 years of racial injustice because that specific law was made for our demise, black folks. You understand?
Right.
So by them putting a cease to that, they put a cease to 150 years of racial injustice. You know how many people that's in jail under that law?
Exactly.
We dealing with the worst state in the world, man. It's easy to be in Texas and say, man, that nigga got another one. But go to Louisiana. I bet you probably have one too. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you out there mingling with them females.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All they gotta do is say you done it. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just say it. Hey man, this person punched me. You going to jail, you gonna have a hot bind. That's Louisiana.
And how does that I mean, shout out to Mystikal, man, and what you're going through. Everybody's going through something, man. It's sad, you know. But how did it affect the camp, man? You know what I mean? I mean, this is back to back, right? And you know, in your situation, it's for you to tell the people, man. Go ahead.
His situation like this. He had one. Once you get that one, you got that track record. If he ain't beat that first one he got. So that was on his record. He a sex offender. So anything he do gonna be sex offenderish. You hear me? Like, okay, what you do if a chick say you done something, you got that type of jacket, it's over with. Like every time they gonna come get you with full force. So it's like what it done to the camp. It took a lot of money from our situation.
Right? Because how did that affect you all in Houston? I mean, you fell down with him on this here, man. Kind of like a Tupac situation, right?
Which situation we talking about?
The situation in terms of where you were locked up with him, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So basically what that situation was, the girl who the alleged victim, she was my home girl. That's why I'm able to stand on that because I was there. I seen everything. I know everything. Like, hey, he innocent 100% on that. You know what I'm saying? I could stand on that 100.
Let it be known, right?
That's my home girl. That was my home girl, and this just dude. So you know how I go when you got a famous partner and you got some little thotty home girls. Hey, yeah, you want to come on, get some money? Come on. You hear me? Now she got caught down bad with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude caught her, so she played the role like she don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. She got a dude and he done caught on.
Yeah.
Right.
But you gotta read. Y'all gotta get the book. Come on, don't let me spill all the things.
Tell them the book again. Tell them the book again. What's the name of the book?
Man, it's called Not Guilty.
Not Guilty, man. You need to check this book out, man. If you out here questioning and asking about, you know, Mystikal, man, we right here with the man that, you know, that's been with him for a minute, man. And so it affected the camp, right? It affected the camp, but what did it do? What's happening with the label now and everything, man? Like, you know, how's the transition for everybody?
If you know my story, you know I had my own individuality and my own independency even before him. You know what I'm saying? Like I blew before him, so it's like I know how to grind. I got into another situation. We was already ended. Our situation was already ended, but prior to his present charge, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I was already doing my thing. I just took another little situation with LMPC in Missouri. So I'm doing a lot of writing and production for them and I'm gonna do a few albums and everything, but the good thing about it is the business is there. And this might be a situation that's better than what I was, because our situation really wasn't based on business. It was more personal, like shit. Well, I'm gonna look, I got you. You know, it got personal. So it was like versus like if everything would have been business, it would have been a lot of more money generated. But you know, since that's not the case, I took my new situation and I'm making it straight business. So there's gonna be a lot of royalties clocking in and things of that nature. It's a lot of money and a lot of learning I had to do to see how I can touch my bread. But that's why I met with it, just doing this book. I was supposed to do a doc series, but they cut out on me when they heard about this new charge. We were supposed to do a doc series for was it Netflix or whatever.
Right. So is everybody still on the label? Is he still, you know, brothers maintain their stuff behind the wall and so on, but is that the situation?
Nah.
No.
I ain't really sure. Like the label had ended. It ended really when we went to jail. You know what I'm saying? But when he came out, I continued to tour with him, and I owed him one more album. You know, but he wasn't tripping on that. And then this happened. You know what I'm saying? So I came with the book. We was about to campaign the book. We was gonna do a doc series. We was getting everything together in order for that. And then out of nowhere, this happened. So the individuals who was behind that, they called me from Cali, and they was like, you know, they ain't gonna be able to do that because of this new situation. But so we just back at the round table. I just dropped the album. I'm continuing to push the book. I got another situation that I'm dealing with. So, you know, we just grinding. We back at the round table.
All day, man.
Sure.
Nah. So I want to dive back into you, right? So you're originally from St. Louis.
Nah, East St. Louis.
East St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay, tell them a little bit about coming from there, man, making your way to Killeen. That's a transition.
That's a major transition. Really, it ain't nothing there, man, but just poverty and violence, you know. So if you smile, they're gonna think you soft. That's a terrible place, especially for an upbringing for a child, you know.
East St. Louis, it was the same way with me for Chicago. That's why my grandmother got us out of there.
Oh, you
right.
know.
Right, the family's still there, but we had to bounce for a minute because it was real wild. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of cousins locked up there, man, and you know what I mean? Been in their life forever, I know. So that's why I said that transition, because when I was looking at that East St. Louis, I'm like, man.
When I came to Texas, I could tell that they got some money down here and they able to fund their laws. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of crime that just don't happen that they do in those other spots that don't have the funding for police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it gave me a sense of, dang, you know, like, man, it's really a different world out here. Like, I was just selling for what I was from. So I'm like, dang, I could really start my life. I was even thinking about going to the military at the time. I'm like, I want to go to I want to do something nice. I want to do something good with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gave me a sense.
It seemed like you did that, bro, because what's the brother there, Ray Van Hooser? You know what I mean? I noticed he was right behind you, man, with that K-Town anthem, man. That was your put on, huh?
For sure.
Tell us about that, man. That blew up, man. That K-Town anthem. I mean, shout out Texas, K-Town.
Like I said, I wanted to do something different at first, and then shit, I don't know. I just couldn't. It just wouldn't let me. I start diving and dealing with what I used to deal with when I was back home, and I brought that here. I brought that energy here, man. It changed the whole city.
Yeah, man. So
it changed the whole city, man.
We know we with Killeen being the Fort Hood base, right? Did that inspire the name? You know, the base of military. I know.
No, it ain't a spot. Ooh, who name? Mine?
Yeah.
Nah. My name.
Caps. Go ahead.
My name been that before I even got here.
Okay, so nothing to do with Fort Hood base.
Nah, I didn't even know what I said. I thought they was stealing my name when I got here. I'm like, Fort Hood, they got me messed up.
Okay, see, that's Skyy Cap, man. So The Last Dance, right, is the title of your new album. Does that make Lil Hood the Jordan of recording in the Central Texas region, or is there a deeper underlying meaning to that?
Absolutely.
The Last Dance, tell me about that.
The Last Dance is that too. I'm the Michael Jordan of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the greatest of all time. But it's not a retirement album, like as if like how Michael Jordan retired his situation with the DVD The Last Dance. It's just me. It's just time for me to say, hey, the Lil Hood that you know of is over with. Like, I'm coming with something different now. It's like,
bro, I love the cover, man. Who's your graphic person? The cover on that, The Last Dance. That, man, listen, we gotta talk about that, man. I need this dude, right? The way he did this, man, that's you on there. I'm like, check out the Jordan flow. That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Skyy Cap, make sure we make that connect, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's smooth.
no doubt.
That's smooth.
That's Mozart artist, man.
That's smooth. So along with that, right? You know what I mean? I got a few things, Skyy Cap, man, because y'all been kicking it for me. I want to know about that. But through all your past endeavors, and I want to talk about a few of those, man, people that you've been with and things that you've done, right? Doing shows. And what was some of the most prominent events that come to mind?
Let me see. I think when I met Birdman, when I met him for the first time, it was like, I don't know, it just gave me a sense of, like, I understood that, man, I'm the real deal. Like, you know how you'll be doing it,
right.
When you link with somebody and they feel you, like somebody of that caliber, they feel you. They look in your eyes and they feel you. Like, okay, oh yeah, I'm the real deal. I sat down with his big brother Slim.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out to Bird, man. Let me give him a shout.
Put some respect when you mention my name.
Shout out to Bird, man.
We gotta put some respect on the son of man. But look,
go ahead.
I sat down with his brother Slim. It was the same thing. He had one of his people go on his bus and get me a chair. We sat down right outside his bus in New Orleans. He didn't even go get a hotel. They stayed on their bus, you know. So when I sat down with him, it was the same thing. He felt me. And that's all I be wanting sometimes, just for real ones to feel me, man. That's all it takes.
That's real talk. That's real talk, bro. In fact, man, Bump, man, working on it right now, man, seeing if we can lay down a mix, man, you know, international mix, you feel me? Different brothers from different states get you on there and just throw this out to the country, you know what I mean?
Just let me know I'm down.
There it is. You heard
my
that.
My boy Skyy got to be on it, though.
One more time, bro.
I say my boy Skyy got to be on that thing, though, with me.
Hey, man, listen, man, it's a lock for me. You know what I mean? We're gonna get a couple of these, man, but I want to try to, get one out here, man, so everybody can hear from everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Not understanding that Texas vibe, understand what's going on down there, man. So, yeah, so you got who else you get the vibe with, man? That must have been, you know what I mean? That's a good thing, man. Bird, man, you sitting around the dollars. Who else, man, would y'all, man?
He felt me so hard. Man. He invited me to his party. I walked in with him. I was standing on top of the white couches with him, me, him, and Turk. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me a band, her nephew. I'm in there with him. You know what I'm saying? It was respect. It was love. They respect Mystikal out there, bro. He was the reason I was able to sit down. And my boy BK, shout out to BK too, man. Get well soon. You know, so I sat down with both of them individuals and they felt me. They respected me. I respected them. We were supposed to have a situation going on. And shortly after, I went to jail.
Have brothers been able, man, to chop it up, man? You know, it's also important to know, how that brother's doing. Mystikal, have anybody been able to be chopping up?
I talked to him.
Yeah. Okay, talk about it. How's he doing?
How's he holding up? He good. He just. I mean, he in jail. He in jail for the same thing.
How much time did he get this time?
He ain't get no time.
He didn't get it yet, right?
Nah, he going through due process.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what they call due process. You know what I'm saying? Right, what they call.
I don't know. It just. I mean, I feel like this. If he ain't did nothing wrong, because like I said, I wasn't there. I'm not finna speak on anything I don't know nothing about. If he ain't did nothing wrong, the guy gonna see through it. He come on.
Mm-hmm. All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all that matters.
All day, man. Tell them to holler at us, man. You know what I mean? That's the purpose of the platform, man. You get Mystikal on there, tell them, man, we definitely love to support that, man. You know what I mean? Find out what's happening, hear his side of it. You know what I mean? Get it out here, man. So I'm all for that. Man. So now you're moving on, right? And you got this new album coming out. Who you got on that album with you?
Just me. Who else I got on there? I got
that's a cool album.
I got Charlie Boy. But that's how my albums be. It took for me to get with the label that I was with before Mystikal to even get features. You see what I'm saying? Like I just like to hear me. You see what I'm saying? Like I like that because it's my story. My music be a little deeper than what people understand. It ain't really just about me being cool trying to get some thoughts. Like when I had my flame when I was flaming hot out here, they'll tell you it'd be a house full of. I can cuss on here.
Of course you can. You already doing it.
Oh man, it was a house full of hoes. You hear me?
Right,
it used to be a house full of hoes, and you know what I do? I go in the room and start writing.
Okay.
I go in the room and start writing. And so it's like it's different for me. It's like it's real. Everything I'm talking about be for real. It's just different situations. I might take something from my past. I might talk about a female that done me wrong. It's just how I dive into my life.
So let's talk about the industry itself, right? I mean, you see the state of it, man. You know, it's so much going on. This check-in shit, man. You know what I mean? And man, I mean, Wack 100 their songs. It's crazy. I never seen this ever in my life, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a grown ass man. I've been in prison forever. Every rule you could think of out here been violated. What do you think is going on with the game, man? Talk to me.
These little boys. That's all it is. This ain't no man's game. You know how they say this a man's sport. This ain't no man's sport, man. It's a boy's game, man. You hear me? This is a boy's game. It's little boys that's having in competition with each other about what they got on. You know what I'm saying? How much money they making, and you know, things of that nature. If all they gotta do is unite, that's when it's gonna get dangerous. If everybody unite, we can make our own industry. It won't be no
I've been saying. I don't understand why that hasn't occurred. I've been in prison all this time. I'm seeing rap say the same thing again, bro. What is going on?
They got their hands on us. You know what I'm saying? We got masters. They tell us, man, hey, look, you don't go over there and play with that boy. Don't trust them new niggas around the corner. You see what I'm saying? We got masters that put it in our, or they control the media.
They control it, right. They running on crime right now. They running on crime. Yeah. They reversed it to run on crime. And go ahead, break that down, bro. You're right on point.
We just so stupid. And then this one thing I want to put out here. I ain't never said this before, but the whole game is fake. When you start seeing people say that they got $3 million deals, they don't. They probably give you $5,000 for real, but they'll put it out. Like, let's say Gucci Man. Not saying this is what's going on with Gucci, but I'm saying that, let's say Gucci Man say, he signed me today. He might say he gave me $5 million, but he probably gave me $5,000. That $5,000 gonna be for me to go get my image right and look like I got $5 million, or get some videos and everything going. Now, eventually, I'm gonna make some good money because when people know that you got money, they give it to you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes all you be needing is a stamp. The game fake. You ain't even gotta get this. It's so much money in the game for people, especially the ones who got money already. It's so much money, more money for. It's money for everybody, man. It's the internet. You don't even need no labels. You don't need nothing. All you need is that. So a lot of people be like, oh, man, I got played in this deal. No, you didn't. You had an opportunity. You had an opportunity to negotiate. That's all it is. If somebody tell you, hey, man, you gonna, this one I'm offering. You could send it back with a rebuttal and say, look, well, this is what I want.
So kind of like this Mace situation with Diddy, right? I mean, this is going on everywhere, man. So you've been with the majors, man. You've been over there with Mystikal and them, man. You know what I mean? Like you said, and my main man.
Put some respect when you mention my name.
Oh yeah, right? You've been in the trenches over there, man. Is a difference, man? Let's look at the East South. Is what's the major difference here, man, in the vibe? Well, I mean, where would we start to bring the order? Somebody got to get loud from somewhere.
Say it one more time.
Somebody got to get loud from somewhere. I mean, in this industry, one of the individuals with the South, the North, East, West, somebody got to come on out and break through and take that originality of their identity and try to mend this up, man. Look at PNB Rock. Look at what's happening, bro. So I'm saying over there in this, what do you think the difference is from where you are in the music industry in the East or California?
Really, it's all the same, man. It's just really the laws and what the city officials is paying into. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can happen to anybody, anywhere, if it's availability. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the population of people and how much money that they spending to have protection there. So, I mean, what happened to PNB Rock? Really, he kind of like brought that on his stuff. Because, like, he in the area where that type of shit happened. And they already done gave warnings. I know he be on the line, the internet. Like, come on, man. He kind of really brought that on himself, though. I hate it for him, though,
So how do you see it when you say that, right? How do you see it in terms of there? I mean, this check-in thing, we talking about check-in. Are we checking in Texas? Is Texas down with the check-in movement?
If that's what's necessary, why not? I mean, because some people could take it as a sign of disrespect. If I meet you somewhere, let's say me and you meet somewhere, right? And you come to a city that I got on lock, why wouldn't you tap in with me? Mm-hmm. Don't take it as a disrespect, like, I just gotta holler at him. But hollering at me might save your life. Like, I'll be able to tell people, because it's still the streets. Like I told you at first, it's all fake. So you might see a nigga on wax with all these diamonds, and really that nigga in the trenches. He the one with the black face mask trying to rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about tapping into the streets, seeing what's going on. If you on that way, you can't just move around with money like that with your girl. Like, shit, nigga gonna get on your ass.
Yeah, having money is like having a 24-hour job. So.
And all it take is this, like, shit, what's up, man? Hey, I'm in your city, bro. What y'all on?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, man, I got you, bro. They gonna cater to you. Oh, you got your girl. What y'all need? We got y'all, man. Hey, look, don't go down there to Roscoe's, man. You heard me?
Right.
Man, it's wild out. It's wild out here right now, man. We got y'all. I'm gonna send some people down there with y'all, man, so y'all to be straight. Yeah, it's wild like that. It's something.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
It's something.
That's definitely wild, man. So tell me in terms of like, you know, you're vibing, man, and you're doing this thing right here. You know, let's talk about that situation. How is it in that industry, man, with the women? Because I see a lot of dudes getting caught up, man. I was looking at a thing the other day where they was talking about the Instagram models getting older, can't make their money. How did things flip, man, where it's like, yo, you come on and just show me your body and we're going to be connected, man? I mean, where's that going in this industry, man? Like, what kind of women, man, are coming
Man,
that way? How's that working?
Been there, man. That been there. They just needed somebody to say it was cool. That been there. All that. Everybody been freaks. They been having freaks since the 60s.
Right.
It wasn't celebrated the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? They were freaks for who they was with, and you know, people always done what they do now. History repeats itself. It just get better, get bigger and broader. And all they doing is just really doing something that nobody else never did, like Trina and Lil Kim. They just telling what they actually do behind closed doors. That's how people be special. You know, just saying something that everybody else is afraid to say. Like, well, we all know you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We all know everybody's in there.
We know that, yeah.
Hey, well, listen, man, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this right now, man. If I got to run overtime, because I want to get to a couple of your joints, right? And then, man, I, give you a chance to breathe, bro. We got Lil Hood on here. We on Bump That Radio with the Bad Boy Good Talk, man. I'm talking to Lil Hood straight out of Texas, man, coming off that Mystikal camp. He's sharing some positive with us. We got Skyy Cap with him, who's in the background, man. Skyy Cap. He harder to get, man. He moving around. He doing what King T do. You with me, bro?
Oh no, yeah, we here.
Yeah. He's starting to fix stuff again, huh?
Lil Hood had to be on his way. He had to cut it short. He had to go take his daughter to an appointment.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, we did talk about. That's why I want to go right to his joints, man. You know what I mean? We want to go right to his joints, man. We gonna get back here with Lil Hood, man. He stepped out yet because we definitely were supposed to get on this line, man. But I want people to know where to find him, man. So let's just get down where to find Lil Hood because he does have to go, man. He's coming back on. We'll be back. We're doing next Friday, man. We're gonna chop this up, but we definitely wanted to make sure we got this music. But tell them, let's get these locations for Lil Hood, where they can look him up, where they can find him, man.
No, so he just left, but I got all his info right here though. So if you want to go ahead and find him on Instagram, it's just gonna be Lil Hood. It's Lil Hood Said That, and that's gonna be on Instagram right there. If you want to see him on Facebook, you'll go to Grip Boys Entertainment, and that's gonna be his outlet right there for Facebook. And then Twitter is the same thing as his Instagram. Is Lil Hood Said That. So that's where you can go and find all his forthcoming events and everything that we got squared away. He is gonna be helping us out on the show that we're going to be throwing here too. So everybody going to be looking out for that.
Throwing the show in Texas, man. My people that don't know now, he told you. You know what I mean? Got a couple of shows coming, man, and Lil Hood's going to tear that down. So that's being put together. Skyy Cap, man, you want to tell us anything, man, before you bounce up out of here? We had a time too, man, but we took this hour, man. This is the 1Star PlayUp, man, with Skyy Cap and King T, and they representing Texas, man. Everything up out of there, man. And shout out to Xeno Pain. Lil Hood, man, that was perfect, bro. That was perfect. And with limited time, that's when he's not beyond his celebrity ship not to stop in and say what up to his people, man, and get to it. So that was good for him to come by and do that. I'm gonna get to this mental healing, but you end us out, man, on this here show, bro, because this is the 1Star PlayUp Texas
Live. Yes, sir. Yeah. You already know what it is. We're keeping it close here to the Lone Star streets, bringing you that Texas heat. Man, we're going to run that mental healing. Everybody got something going on. So, we always got to keep our mind flowing with the good vibes. So Lil Hood is going to bless that. The King and Colleen, the Jordan recording in the Central Texas region. Go ahead and run that.
We going back to back, Lil Hood, man. For real, we'll be playing that joint too. Shout out to Lil Hood, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. Hopefully, man, we'll get a chance to talk to Mystikal. You know what I mean? We'll get a chance to talk to everybody about what's really happening to them and to us, man. Lil Hood, Mental Healing. Skyy Cap, King T, appreciate it. Texas, Classy. Diane, I see y'all. Colleen, let's get it going, man. Lil Hood. Featuring Mystikal, Big Boogie remix.
They say Black Lives Matter, how we matter when we place the same niggas we call ops. Got our similar complexion when I turn on the radio. I can't lie, man, I be stressing. Bitches talking pussy popping, niggas talking body catching. Ain't nobody got respect for this. How can you believe that? You ain't a man, you's a boy, you don't see that. Always in the streets, but never be where your C's at. Who the fuck raised you niggas where your OGs at? Nigga catch a body treated like a badge of honor, but get in front of the judge and they call that whole your honor. You been lying your whole life to them niggas that's behind you, but you get in front of the law, write a statement being honest. But that's how niggas living when they living with no guidance. I'm so tired of this shit, so I had to break my silence. I ain't perfect, nothing near it, I contribute to the violence. Ready to slap the fuck out of niggas speaking on my posse. My baby JCiana, she the only one to listen. That's all a nigga need when I'm stressing and I'm venting. My bitch really be tripping, think I'm out your fucking bitches, but I'm really with my children, eating chicken tenders and chicken. Treat my woman like a queen, no cap, you can ask her. I do anything for a man, it don't matter. I'm so fucking talented, this shit don't add up. Biggest song in the city, working on the trash truck. I be ready to mask up and get this shit how I live. 2 ways to this shit, incarceration or killed. I always think about my kids, so I lay up and chill. Cause if I die, I go to jail, who gon' pay for the bills? I was gone 2 years for some shit I ain't do. Same charges, Mystikal, they had us both on the fluke. Nigga ain't fuck her, but she did blow that dick like a flute. We thought that they would set us free because we told them the truth. Had us both on the fluke, nigga ain't fuck her, but she did blow that dick like a flute. We thought that they would set us free because we told them the truth. Some shit I ain't do. Same charges, Mystikal, they had us both on the fluke. Nigga ain't fuck her, but she did blow that dick like a flute. We thought that they would set us free because we told them the truth. The right to remain silent. Anything you say can and it will be used against you in the court of law. Man, I started stressing, losing blessings, started snorting raw. Had too many bum-ass friends, had to cut them off. Never bite the hand to give you bands, use a dummy dog. If I bring them killers up in town, they gon' run him off. Talking all that shit up on the net like I won't burn him out. Bitch ass nigga go to the pen, they gon' turn him out. Bitch ass nigga go to the pen, they gon' turn him out. Pig ass nigga up in the house like it's cash good. I blow that motherfucker down, I'm the bad wolf. Talking all that shit about the king, that's a bad look. I don't even want him dead, I just want his ass whooped. Talking about he got a bag, I just want his cash took. Kill somebody that he love, that'll have his ass shook. That'll show him we ain't playing, that'll shut his ass up. He say he got the lucky charms, but we gon' give him bad luck. If it's up, then it's up and it's stuck there. A couple quarters make them killers move like bus fire. Riding through my city like you Donald, better duck there. Shitty ass nigga, you will get your ass flushed there. If it's up, then it's up and it's stuck there. A couple quarters make them killers move like bus fire. Riding through my city like you Donald, better duck there. Shitty ass nigga, you will get your ass flushed there. Yeah.
That's that Mental Healing by Lil Hood, man. I'm still here with the Skyy Cap, man. Skyy Cap.
Yes, sir.
We got this for real. We're going right to this Lil Hood, but for real, Lil Hood, man. What you know about this?
For real? Nah, yeah. So this is just, pretty much just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? 1,000, ain't no lies in between, only truth underneath. So that's what this really is about right here. So for real. No, you gonna hear him say that on the joint though.
Hey, well, let's get to it, man. You with the bad boy, good talk. We coming to the conclusion of the afternoon. We know you dealing with a lot of rain. Man, we had Lil Hood on here. It's a lot deeper than we got to tell you. You've been on the 1-Star PlayUp, man, with the Skyy Cap. Earlier, I hosted with Mac Hudson. It's been a wonderful Friday. We might pop up on you tonight. Who knows? Lil Hood, we got you, man. Oh, let me just do something right here that I need to do. It's all yours, Lil Hood. Bump that radio, bad boy, good talk. Friday afternoon. Here's your umbrella. Get it, Lil Hood. I'll holler at you in a minute. Skyy Cap, we out of here.
for real. If we talk about music, you know